You see what I'm talking about? I don't know if you guys noticed that. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is another great episode and you don't want to miss it. Today we're going to be discussing the fear of the unknown. If this is something you are going through, something you've come out of, we're going to discuss some of the causes, some of the solution, the possible solution to the fear of the unknown. But before we get right into it, please subscribe. The fear of the unknown is the greatest fear of all. Like being afraid of something you don't even know, like you don't know what you're facing. Okay, so if we're to break it down, the fear of the unknown is the tendency to be afraid when you have no information about something you face. So the psychological term of the fear of the unknown is xenophobia. When you are afraid of foreigners, of strangers, when something is unknown to you, unfamiliar to you. So if you're xenophobic, that you fear the unknown, we're going to go through just two causes. First of all, lack of control. When you lack control over your circumstances is enough reason for your anxiety level to rise when you know that you don't have total control over your circumstances. Okay, secondly is sin. Yes, sin. This is one thing that the devil holds a lot of people captive. Like when you don't have a clean heart and you do things that are against the will of God, you can't approach the throne of grace boldly. Anytime you pray, there's just this guilt that the devil um, makes you feel. You just feel this guilt. So whenever you want to embark on something new, when you want to do something, you can't just pray freely. And there are a lot of scriptures to counter that. For instance, let's say Second Timothy chapter 1 verse 7 says, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. This automatically means that if we live a good life, a righteous life, a life where we adhere to the commandments of God, we can approach the throne of grace boldly. Hebrew 4:16. It says, "Let us therefore come unto the throne of God boldly, that we may obtain mercy and find help in the time of need." So I'd urge all of us to live a sin-free life, which is not possible, but we should always adhere to the commandments of God, and it's going to help us boost our confidence and our prayer lifestyle. All that said and done, we've talked about the causes, we've looked into the definition of the fear of the unknown. Now let's look into the possible solution of the fear of the unknown. Number one, avoid avoidance. The longer you avoid the situation, if you have something to embark on, the longer you avoid it, the harder the situation becomes for you. It's all up in your head. So whenever you have something to do, something you want to engage in, it might be a project, it might be your schoolwork, it might just be your business, it might be anything. If you just have something you want to do, just go straight at it and face it heads on, and stop thinking about the possible ways it could go wrong and the fear of this, the fear of that. Just put it in your head that just always know that the longer you avoid the situation, the harder it becomes for you. So just face it heads on. Number two, practicing positive affirmation. Practicing positive affirmation means saying to yourself all the positive things that you know that would boost your confidence. For instance, you have a test to write in school and you keep the thoughts of, what if I fail? What if I did not cover up all these pages? What if the where it's going to come out from the test, it's where I did not read? All those, just tell yourself, yes, I can do it, it's going to be fine, I'm going to come out in flying colors. The portion I read, that is exactly what is going to come out, you get. So you have to practice positive thinking, you have to think the right things. And then number three, building up your self-esteem. It's very important, it's very very important to have a healthy self-esteem. Having a low self-esteem esteem sorry Having a low self-esteem takes away your confidence. You don't feel good about yourself. You just, there's this inferiority complex that comes on you when you're around people. You feel you're not good enough, you don't know enough. So the fear of the unknown keeps building inside you. So if you build up your self confidence, it's going to help you to achieve a lot, and it's going to also help you to get rid of the fear of the unknown. So number four is very important, like very very important. You have to challenge negative thoughts and misconception. This fear of the unknown is all up in our head most of the times. Like, you can just be in a room and the light goes off, and next thing you feel something, or someone is staring at you from the window, and actually there's nobody there. It's just all up in your head. My mom used to say, if you feel that way, you should stand up, go to that window and check who is staring at me. And it just boosts that, it boosts your confidence. You just and when you check and actually you see that there's nobody there, you get back and you feel, okay, yeah, that's nobody was really there after all. So you have to challenge negative thoughts. When something says, okay, yeah, you might fail, engaging in a business, starting up a business, and something is telling you, what if you don't progress? What if you have to challenge it and say, okay, what if I'll be the baddest in the game? What if I make a lot of money? What if I become successful from this business? What if, like, that's just one area, like so many things in your life, so many things. So you have to challenge negative thoughts and challenge negative misconception. Yeah. Okay, the last but not the least, you have to learn to accept failure. I know this sounds strange, okay, but let me explain. We do our best in life. Like, when you're applying for a job in a company, or you're applying to get admission into a school, an institution, and you've met all the requirements, you've played your role, life happens. You've prayed about it, you've read, you've done all your research, you've done your best. Then life takes its course. What if you don't get it? I'm not saying that what if means you're thinking negatively, or you're scared of the unknown, but it might be that God doesn't want you to be there. That's not the place that God just wants you to be. So you have to accept it and just hope for something better. I'll keep applying till finally you get it. So I think a lot of people have problem in accepting the fact that, okay, this thing is not working out. Okay, I need to try and probably apply somewhere else, or keep applying till it finally works out. So they just get scared, and when they just try something once and it doesn't work out, that is it. They don't give it a try. Like, no more trials. They just give up. So you see what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys noticed that it was just breeze. It was just breeze, oh, and I'm telling you, my heart skipped for a bit. Like, so this is something that happens to us like every time. Like, it was just breeze. Then why was I scared? Scared of the unknown. Was I feeling that something was there, or something was trying to come up from the curtain? I just okay. Sorry for deviating, but that is just a practical example of the fear of the unknown that we're talking about here. So guys, yeah, that's basically it. Don't let the fear of the unknown keep you from experiencing a life greater than you have ever known. So go out there, apply that job, apply that school, apply that scholarship, start up that business. Just do things that you've always wanted to do, and stop with all the negative thinking and misconception. Build up your self-esteem and tell yourself, yes, I can do it. It's going to work out. I'll be successful in this business. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to enjoy it while doing it. So guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for sticking. Like, if you have watched the video to this point, thank you so much. Do well to subscribe if you haven't. Drop a comment if there's something you want me to talk about. You can drop it in the comment section. I'll do well to check it and talk about it. I love you guys, and see you in my next video. Ciao.